Shalom. We'll start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle, Nils and Great Mills. Peace, safety, and blessings to the Akims, pushing this truth throughout the four winds. And the brother Lord Yah gonna bring a message out today called "Only Through Blood Are You Israel." You know what I'm saying? You can't become Israel through saying you Israel. You just can't. People don't understand that being an Israelite is nationality. It has nothing to do with Judaism and transforming yourself over to being something. You know what I'm saying? You can't wake up tomorrow and say, I want to be Esau. You know what I'm saying? It's only through blood. Let me grab 1 Chronicles 9:1. Doing the video, y'all. Get out of here.
I was stuck, yeah.
Yeah, it's a real bad misconception with these stupid ass Christians. They want to claim something because they see all the blessings go through Israel. So if you see something beneficial and it's going through one line of people, you're going to try to say, hey, that's who we are.
What it says?
9:1.
This is 1 Chronicles 9:1. It says, so all Israel were reckoned by genealogies.
Reckon is like being recognized. All Israel were reckoned by genealogy, by their genes, their genetics. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and behold, they were written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah, who were carried away to Babylon for their transgression.
So all people wasn't carried away to Babylon for breaking the Most High's laws, and we know the law is only given to Israel.
And when you go into that word genealogies, is yakaz, which means to enroll by pedigree. So
pedigree.
Throughout that seed line.
Yeah, pedigree, kind. You know what I'm saying? Like a dog have a pedigree. Like the Canine family, they all look similar. You know what I'm saying? Like you may have a German Shepherd, and what was the other one?
Pit Bull.
No. That pedigree though.
Oh, okay.
Like the Canine, like a German Shepherd. He's got like a Husky.
Yeah, Husky.
Damn. It was another one. But they all look similar. That's their pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Like a bulldog and everybody in that pedigree they look very similar. You know what I'm saying? My favorite, Romans 9:1, read down to 5. That's my favorite.
I thought that was the first one. That's why I went straight to it. This is Romans 9:1. I say the truth in Hamashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh.
According to the flesh. So, your brethren has to be someone fleshly, which would be bloodly related. Genealogy. Okay? You can't force yourself to be something of another nationality that you're not. You can't do it. All right? It's impossible. Okay? So these people are getting off thinking that they're going to take on being Israel and being of this line and trying to inherit getting the kingdom with us. Bro, they got a rude awakening coming, bro. They got a rude awakening coming. You know, they gonna find out the hard way. Inherited lives.
That's what you want.
Yeah, you know what is that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 13 and 16. It says, it's like 16 and 13. It's Jeremiah 16 and 13. It says, therefore I will cast you out of the land.
You got it?
Oh, so like 16, 19. It says, this Jeremiah 16 and 19. Oh, Yahweh, my strength and my fortress, my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come forth, shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
And that's what you're gonna see.
They
gonna come up to the real Israelites, be like, damn, bro, y'all was them people all along. You know what I'm saying? We inherited lies from our people. Our people lied to us because they was lied to, and so on and so forth. And that it doesn't stop. It was just lies being told.
Like if I could say this, like when you go into that word the Gentile in this particular scripture, it says the heathen nation people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't talking about us. It was talking about the heathens in this one.
Good point. You get Romans. Oh, you got a precept?
That was it. I wasn't going to Numbers 1 and 18. It's Numbers 1 and 18, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees. Going back to the word pedigree, after their families by the house of their fathers. So you come basically out of the seed line of your father. So if your dad was an Edomite, you're an Edomite. If he was a Ammonite, you was an Ammonite, and so forth and so on. You can't change. You can't change, like I said earlier. Back in Romans.
Yeah.
This is
verse 4.
Romans 9 and 4. It says, "Who are the Israelites to whom pertained the adoption?"
Now, all these things pertain to these men according to their flesh, okay? According to their genealogy. All of these things. Go ahead.
It says, "And the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law."
The adoption, being when Yahweh Shai died, being brought back to Yahweh, that's for the Israelites. Go ahead.
It says, "And the covenants."
The glory.
The glory.
And the covenants, both old and new. Go ahead.
And the giving of the law.
The law was only given to the nation of Israel. Okay, go ahead.
And the service of the Most High. And the promises.
The promises.
It says, "Whose are the fathers, and whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came, who is over all, the Most High blessed forever." Amen.
So, all these things, even Yahweh Shai dying, it basically shows you who he was dying for. It says, concerning the flesh, that same flesh, when you go up to verse 3, it says, who are my brethren and kinsmen according to the flesh. So that same flesh, this is what it's for. It's for these people, okay? When he died so we can be adopted back. That all these things may be fulfilled that was promised from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That was only for Israel. All right? Romans 11:1.
It's Romans 11. Good?
Yeah, it's Paul.
It's Romans 11 and 1. "I say then, had the Most High cast away his people? The Most High forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham." You know what I'm saying? He acknowledged that their pedigree. Like from Abraham. "Of the tribe of Benjamin."
So you'll be a Benjaminite. Okay, so, but he's showing you that it's according to the seed. He says from the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. So that seed always goes back to Abraham. Okay? So if you're not of that seed And they'd be like, everybody came from Adam, and like we all come from Abraham and all that. But I already know where you're going. But it don't matter if you from that seed. You want down in Romans 9 or 8.
Is I'm gonna get the one in the Apocrypha, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't force yourself to be something you're not. It's impossible, bruh. Sometimes, hey, bro, you just gotta accept what you are. Enjoy it. Live life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? I know this. And whoever see this video, if you are not of the nations of Israel, it's gonna fall on deaf ears because you tell people what you want to tell them. They just not gonna. They like, man, you telling me I can't have salvation? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Thus is the scriptures. Thus said the Lord.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 6:54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou hast made us Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. All right. It says, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
That's a distinction. That's two
separation.
different people. Okay, so he's saying we all came from Adam. Even the people that was chosen came from Adam. Go ahead.
It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes, this possessor, for our sakes. It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So they basically nothing. If you carrying a big bucket of water and one little drop fall out, that's how the Most High look at the other nations. They have no value. And another one says they are nothing, and they're counted less than nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they don't mean shit to them, bro. They was put here to play a role of the wicked, which would be Esau and all other nations, but Esau just on the higher level. You know what I'm saying? So they all got to pay for that. All right, let me get 1 Corinthians 10:1.
This 1 Corinthians 10:1. It says, moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant, how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea.
Look at that. Moreover, brethren, still Paul speaking. Okay? Brethren. Now we seen that Paul's brethren and kinsmen according to the flesh were Israelites. Now, who passed through the Red Sea?
Israelites.
The Hebrew Israelites.
Moses.
Okay? So he taking it back to when Moses passed through the Red Sea. So that you know Moses was what? A Hebrew Israelite, because he came from that same bloodline. Okay? So it says, all our fathers were under the cloud or a chariot, and all passed through the sea. So that it's sending that right directly back to his bloodline. That's why he says, all our fathers. And he said, brethren. All our fathers, brethren. Who was his brethren? Israelites. Okay? You cannot, you can't jump in there and put yourself in that mix, bro, because you can't be Chinese or Japanese or whatever, Korean, and say that was our fathers too. Because that's not where your bloodline goes.
Or force yourself into slavery.
Yeah, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. But Esau, or the Most High, hey, bro, stumbling block. Hey, bro, he got a stumbling block up for these other nations, bro, and 2/3 of our people also. Galatians 3:15.
This is Galatians 3:15. Brethren, once again, it says, I speak after the manner of men. Though it be but a man's covenant, yet if it be confirmed, no man disannul it or disannul it or add it to.
Do you know what that means?
So you can't say that. Basically, you can't be grafted in. You know what I'm saying? Long story short.
Okay, let's establish who he's speaking to, brethren,
and who the covenant for.
Israelites. He said, I speak after the manner of men, though it be but a man's covenant, yet if it be confirmed, no man disannulleth or added thereto. So the covenant was confirmed. Okay?
It was sealed.
It was a promise. And he said, yet if it be confirmed, which it was, it says no man can disannul, take away from it, or add to it. So you can't add yourself to the covenant that Israel had. You can't add yourself to it.
If so, show me a Jake that basically was partakers of Esau's covenant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cant.
You can't do that.
You can't put yourself in Esau's covenant because it wasn't given to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got Negroes that sell out, but still, hey. Dark nigga, what Jay-Z say? Still a nigga. You just a nigga, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you rich or poor. You still a nigga to these people. Straight up. Let me see. 2nd Esdras 3. You start at 34 and read to 36.
This is 2nd Esdras 3 and 34. Weigh thou therefore our wickedness in the balance, and there is also that dwell in the world. So like also that dwell the world, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel.
Look at that. Look at that. It says, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. That's it. Go ahead.
It says, or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight?
Look at that. You see that, bro?
Yeah.
Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? The other nations can't sin.
Yeah, they can't
because
sin.
That's the law. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the law to break it. They can't sin. Finish it off.
It says, or what people have so kept thy commandments?
Yeah, besides Israel.
Because it wasn't given to them.
It wasn't given to nobody else. Go ahead.
Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
But not the heathen. All the other nations, they're not going to understand precepts. They're not going to understand the law because it wasn't given to them. So it's telling you only Israel, by blood, is going to be able to do what they're supposed to. Keep the commandments, know the Most High's name, you know what I'm saying, high holy days. You can't graft nobody into that, bro.
You got a brick.
Go ahead.
It's Amos 3 and 1. Hear this word that the Most High Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, going back to the whole pedigree, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. You know what I'm saying? So, the Lord only knew the nation of Israel. That's why the heathens couldn't keep the commandments, because the Lord never knew them.
All right. Matthew 18. Start at 15 and go to 17.
This is Matthew 18 and 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. And if he neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as an heathen man and a publican.
So what would that mean? They pushed him out. If he wouldn't hear, like what it says, if he hear thee, it says, moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, then thou hast gained thy brother. You gained your brother. Okay? It said, but if he'll not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of two or three witnesses, every word may be established. Okay, so you got to have some witnesses there. And it says, if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as an heathen man and a publican. So they putting him away. That just let you know, everybody not equal. Because if we taking these matters to a higher source, and they saying, and I mean, it's like, and he still don't get it or want to get it, hey man, treat this nigga like a heathen. You know what I'm saying? Get him the fuck out of there. He's not part of us. He's not special like us no more. Kind of like when the Southern Kingdom was calling the Northern Kingdom, because they were put away. Okay, they was pushed all the way to the side. Like, man, hey, the Most High says y'all not part of us no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how people get wrapped up with Cornelius, not knowing Cornelius was an Israelite, because that northern tribe, they had to be brought back in. You know what I'm saying? So but it's letting you say, let him be unto thee as an heathen man, meaning he's not Israel no more. Okay? But if he listen, you've gained a brother.
And you know that Edom not going to listen.
Yeah, but even if they do listen, no, this is basically speaking like on two Israelite brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they hopeless, bro. There's nothing for them. 2nd Ezra 3 and 13. Read 17.
It's 2nd Ezra 3 and 13. It says, now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them, whose name was Abraham. Him, keep on.
Go ahead, yeah.
Him thou lovest, and unto him only thou shewest thy will, and madest an everlasting covenant with him.
Everlasting covenant with Abraham. Okay, now we can establish when we went back that when you read 2nd Ezra 6 and 54, it told you, if you wasn't chosen, even though you also came from Abraham, then you consider nothing. Okay, so it's a chosen line, but you have to be of that bloodline. All right, go ahead.
It says, and madest an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed.
His seed. His seed. Okay? But everybody came from him. Drop that real quick. Go to Romans 9.
7.
Yeah, it's like 7. Romans 9, 7.
Gotcha. This is Romans 9 and 7. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham.
Neither because of their seed. Go ahead.
Are they all children?
Are they all children?
But
because he knocked off Hagar. Go ahead.
It says, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
But in Isaac, even though he had 2 sons, he said, but in Isaac thy seed shall be called. Not Ishmael, not Esau. You know what I'm saying? But through Isaac.
Let me get verse 8.
Go ahead.
It says, that is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High.
That's not the children of the Most High, because he didn't choose that seed line. You know what I'm saying? He didn't choose that. All right, you can jump back to 2nd Ezra.
I can finish this over.
Go ahead.
It says, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
Counted for the seed.
So if they chose us,
so you count it. When you count something, even though you may have a lot, let's say he shot a lot of seed out, but the ones that was counted, that meant something, was the one he chose. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. Basically, that it's the chosen line. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to counting. Let's see what counting say.
Okay.
Let's see what counting say when you go to it. Yeah, because man, people on some crazy shit thinking that they could be grafted in and Jesus died. He done away with all of that. Get the fuck out of here, man.
It says an inventory that is estimate. It says count of despise the sin, impute, lay number, reason, reckon.
Reckon?
Uh-huh.
Like reckon, you recognizing like this the seed line. You know what I'm saying? But it's basically chosen, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's basically the chosen line. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of seed. He had a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? Your seed gonna be like the stars in the sky. You know what I'm saying? But it's one particular line. Those chosen people that's gonna go through the line of Isaac. Go ahead. You can back second edge.
Second edge is what chapter?
16. 13 and 16.
Alright, the second edge is 13 and 16. For as I conceive in my understanding.
Second edge is 3.
Oh, okay.
Did I say? Yeah, I'm like, select.
Second edge is 3 and 16.
Uh-huh.
It says, and unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. For as for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee.
Choose him to thee. So I chose Jacob to myself. Okay? I chose him for me. Go ahead.
And put by Esau. So they put Esau.
Put Esau away. Like, how hard is it to understand this?
Yeah.
But people get mixed up not knowing who these characters are and how to identify their bloodline and what you see today. You know what I'm saying? That's what people get mixed up at, because they'll look at, by not knowing and going into everybody's nationality not being biblical, they can look at scriptures like we are all one in Christ Jesus and say that's for everybody. Yeah. But you got to really go into these scriptures, bro, and know exactly who you are in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, and put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude.
Okay.
And it came to pass when thou leddest his seed out of Egypt, thou broughtest them up to the Mount Sinai.
That wasn't Esau's line. It was Jacob. Okay? I mean, it's plain and simple. He chose one and he didn't. Jump back to Romans, all right? One vessel to honor, another to dishonor. It's 13, like right under 13.
Is Romans? You talking about Okay. This is
It should be under 13, I think.
You want to get like right to that point?
Yeah.
All right. This Romans 9 and 21. Have not the power power.
Nah. Go to my bad for that.
Don't make one vessel unto honor.
Yeah, what is it?
21.
Go to 13.
13.
13. Yeah, and then
Jacob have I love.
Well, 14. Go to 14. Start at 14.
It says, this Romans 9 and 14. What shall we say then?
Yeah.
Is there unrighteousness with the Most High?
Is there unrighteousness because he loved one and hated the other one? Go ahead.
The Most High forbid.
No.
For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
God.
It says, so then it is not of him that will it, like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't just put yourself in there to be like, hey, I'm of the nation of Israel.
And you look at that too, that goes to also
churches.
People in churches who say, I'm saved. You can't force yourself or will yourself to be a part of somebody's promise. You know what I'm saying? If you have a will, if your dad left you a will, and I'm your cousin, I can't throw myself in that will and say that $25 million he left you for inheritance, I get part of that. Because I'm just throwing, you can't do that, bro. That covenant, that promise wasn't for you like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't yours. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, of him that will it, nor of him that run it.
Come. So you can't be in church screaming, I'm catching the Holy Ghost, God in this place, and we finna we gonna get out of here and all this and that. Bro, you basically saying that you chose the Most High. He chose your ass. If you know what I'm saying, if you Israel, he chose you. You didn't choose him. Go ahead.
It says, but of the Most High that sheweth mercy. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee.
Nah, so the same way he hated Pharaoh, he hated Esau. Okay? So he's telling you the same way I raised up Pharaoh to show my power to my chosen people as punishment, I'm going to do the same with Esau. Go ahead.
It says, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
And that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen this time too. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what's going to happen this time. Everybody going to know, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's the only God. You know what I'm saying? That's the only power. You know what I'm saying? It's no Jesus or a higher or anything else. It's Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's who it is. Okay? So his name going to be known throughout the earth. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, therefore he have mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he harden it. Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, thou wilt say then unto me, why does he yet find fault?
Yeah, like why you find fault with something? If you control it, why you find fault with it? If Esau is wicked, and you made him wicked, how could you be mad at him? Go ahead.
For who had resisted his will?
Yeah, who had resisted his will? Go ahead.
Nay, but oh man, who art thou that replies against the Most High?
Like, who the hell are you to tell me what I can and can't do with my invention?
Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it?
Yeah. Go ahead. Why have thou made me thus?
To him that formed it. Like, why hast thou made me thus?
Like, man, you made me a cup, but I want it to be a pot. Come on, man. You was created. So how the hell you going to tell somebody who created you what you should have made them?
And then they'll have wicked jakes to be like, man, they want to love everybody. Like, what about, you know what I'm saying, the other nations? You know, they're sad. Why the Lord made them to be destroyed? Like, you can't question the Lord.
Yeah, you
be looking your ass on nation Israel.
Yeah, my thoughts, like you say, my thoughts are not your thoughts. Neither my ways your ways. You know what I'm saying? His ways are way more higher. This his show, bro. Yeah. He the director. You know what I'm saying? He put the cast into play. You know what I'm saying? You can't, if he have you an Israelite, you know what I'm saying, and you awake, and he chose you to play that role, that's the role you gotta play. Job 33, 17? Check this out. Hey, when you sleeping, I'm gonna put everything you gonna do this day in the play. This what you gonna do right here. You know? So, bro, this run and all this, bro, hey, you just need to sit back, pray, and all that, and just do what you do, bro, because you gonna do it anyway. Whatever he have you do. This illusion of freedom, hey, bro, a lot of people gonna be fucked up in the head, bro. Like, for real. Go ahead, though.
It says, had not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
And that vessel to honor was Israel. And to dishonor was Esau. Plain and simple.
You can go into in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, with Cain and Abel. Because the Lord had respect unto Abel. You know what I'm saying? That was showing him that he honored Abel. But unto Cain, he ain't respect him.
Because he was wicked. You know what I'm saying? And he murdered his brother. So you could jump back. Go to Acts 13. You can start at 22 and read 23. But it's not for nobody. You're not doing nothing on your own here, bro. I mean, plain and simple. You're not doing nothing on your own, bro. This is the Most High show. And it's the chosen line he had put together. Hey, bro, if we the star players, we the star players.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't make ourselves star players. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Most High that we was called. We gotta wait on the chosen part, but hey man, it's beautiful to be called. You know what I'm saying?
You actually got a chance.
You have a chance. You know what I'm saying? What you do with it, he already know. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's Acts 13:22. And when he had removed him, he raised up unto them David to be their king, and whom also he gave testimony, and said, I have found David the son of Jesse, a man after my own heart, which shall fulfill all my will. Of this man's seed.
Oh shit. Of this man's seed, another chosen line. Go ahead.
Had the Most High, according to his promise, raised unto Israel a Savior, Yahushua.
So from this man's seed, from David's seed, out of his line, gonna come Yahushua. Savior for who? Israel. Now I went into the Strongs on that seed, and it's sperma. Sperm. Sperma. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you say enough with that right there. Sperm. Of this man's sperm gonna come a savior.
And that kills the Yahushua with just spirit doctrine.
Oh man, that shit's been dead. Yeah, but you got dumb motherfuckers that still believe that, bro. That's awful. Jump to Matthew. Read 1 through 12, and then jump to 14 and 16.
This Matthew 1:1. The book of the generation of Yahushua HaMashiach, the son of David.
The son of David. Go ahead.
The son of Abraham. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac begot Jacob. And Jacob begot Judas and his brother. And Judas begot Phares and Zerah and Thamor. And Phares begot Isram, and Isram begot Aram. And Aram begot Aminadab, and Aminadab begot Nason. Nason. And Nason begot Salmon. And Salmon begot Booz and Rakab. And Booz begot Obed of Ruth. And Obed begot Jesse. And Jesse begot David the king. And David the king begot Solomon of her that had been the wife of Uriah. And Solomon begot Rehoboam, and Rehoboam begot Abiah, and Abiah begot Asa, and Asa Josaphat, and Josaphat begot Joram, and Joram begot Ozias, and Ozias begot Jotham, and Jotham begot Achaz, and Achaz begot Ezekias, and Ezekias begot Manasseh, and Manasseh begot Ammon, and Ammon begot Josias, and Josias begot Jeconias and his brother. About the time they were carried away to Babylon.
First Kings. Yeah, go ahead.
And after they were brought to Babylon, Jeconias and Salathiel begot Zerubbabel. This is verse 14. And Azar begot Zadok, and Zadok begot Akim, and Akim begot Elud, and Elud begot Elazar, and Elazar begot Mathan, and Mathan begot Jacob.
16.
And Jacob begot Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Yahushua, who was called Hamashiach.
Now, go to Hebrews 7 and 14. All this was the bloodline.
This is Hebrews 7 and 14. It says, For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which the tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
Because the Levites had to be priests. But so he basically came all that line, that one line. Just look at it. Just look at that one line. All of that one bloodline with just a straight line, bro. Just a straight line. And you was gonna get Yahweh Shah out of that line. You know what I'm saying? Did you see Esau in there anywhere?
At all.
Nah, you looking at this line that he came from, and you go back to Acts 13, and it says, 13 and 23, it says, this man's seed hath the Most High, according to his promise, raised up unto Israel a Savior, Yahweh Shai. Through all of that, he raised him up. Okay? Through all of that bloodline, going through all that genealogy, and genealogy, pedigree, which is a chosen seed line running straight down, is what Yahweh Shai came from. He done all that just to save the children of Israel, the 144 and the 1/3. Okay? Yeah, I had to second everything. You already got that precept though, but let me grab Amos 2 and 11.
This is Amos 2 and 11. And I raised up of your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites. It is not even thus, O ye children of Israel. Is it not even thus, O children of Israel, said the Most High Yahweh?
Check it out. I raised up of your sons and your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel? So it's the children of Israel. I raised up your sons to be prophets. But he telling you who it is, the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? None of the prophets was fucking Edomites. Like, man, you go through the scripts, bro, they all was Israel.
All heathens.
Like, how the hell do you not see that? Let me get, oh no, that's it. All right, with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the apostle, that was a great millstone. Peace, safety, and blessings to your Arkins, man. Y'all hold on. We almost out of this thing. Shalom.
Shalom.